Meantime, domestic politics and Hillary Clinton getting ready to unveil a plan to fight what she calls the excessive profiteering by drug companies. She's set to speak at any minute in Iowa. She's calling for a monthly limit of $250 on prescription drug costs. This comes after reports of a company buying an AIDS drug, a hedge fund really, and raising the cost from $13 a tablet to more than $700, a 5,000% price hike. Secretary Clinton tweeted in response to that report, and I quote, "Price gouging like this in the specialty drug market is outrageous." The drug makers claim they use the profits for research and development into new medications. We have Team Fox coverage in the race for the White House. John Roberts in Charleston, South Carolina, following GOP candidate Carly Fiorina, and we'll get to that. But first, Ed Henry in the D.C. Bureau. Hi, Ed.
Shep, good to see you. Well, the big picture here is that the Secretary Hillary Clinton is trying to sort of tweak the Republicans who in their last debate didn't talk a lot about repealing what they call Obamacare. And she wants to tout some of the benefits of the president's health care law, but then also say she's ready to tweak some of it. You mentioned pharmaceutical companies in particular. She wants to put a cap on out-of-pocket costs when folks have chronic conditions. She also wants to regulate how much money these pharmaceutical companies are putting into research and development, not just keeping the profits. Here's how she laid some of it out yesterday on the trail.
This week, I'm announcing a detailed plan to crack down on these expenses. We will start by capping how much you have to pay out of pocket for prescription drugs each month. And we're going to hold drug companies accountable as we work to drive down prices.
Interesting, that tweet you mentioned a moment ago from yesterday when Hillary Clinton sent it out that she was going to be cracking down on pharmaceutical companies if she's elected. That moved markets. The biotech sector took a huge hit. Clinton camp, though, feels like that's just fine with them. If Wall Street is mad at her, that's a fight she wants to pick right now as she tries to wrap up the Democratic nomination.
Well, they've rarely been mad at her before, but we're hearing from analysts now that she's trying to win over labor unions.
That's right, because labor unions want to repeal what they call the Cadillac tax, something in the president's health care law that was really aimed at corporations with really good health care plans, but unions have them as well. They're not happy about that tax. Hillary Clinton trying to win over labor endorsements, but we're hearing a lot of the big unions are holding back on endorsements of Clinton until we find out whether or not Joe Biden, the vice president, is going to get in. Today, he had an event at the White House with historically black colleges and universities. Interesting because they sort of pushed him to get into this race. Listen.
Good.
You hear "Run, Joe, run" there. Obviously, African-American leaders, a key part of the Obama coalition that Biden would be aiming to put back together if he gets in this race. But again, still not tipping his hand despite that encouragement, Joe.
Ed, thank you.